معنا مداخلة مهمة جدا على تطبيق زوم مع البرتغالي توني أوليفيرا المدير الفني السابق للنادي الأهلي. Mr. Tony, welcome on Al-Nahar channel. It's a great pleasure to having you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's for me a great pleasure to be in contact 7 years later when I was coach in Egypt with Al-Ahly.
Mr. Tony, I will ask you in English and I will translate to the audience, and after that I'll be back to you. طبعا في البداية رحبت بيه معانا طبعا، ويعني اكيد طبعا شرف كبير جدا ان هو يكون موجود معانا. هو رحب بيا وقال طبعا ان هو سعيد ان هو يكون موجود بعد يعني اتصال دام لمصر او لوجوده في مصر مع النادي الاهلي، فهو سعيد جدا ان هو يكون موجود معانا. Mr. Tony, of course, first of all, I want you to evaluate your period with the Al-Ahli club.
Well, first of all, I want all the world in this moment, very difficult moments, right?
Yeah.
And I hope that all the people in Egypt recover from this pandemic, very bad for the world. Seventh, I was in Al-Ahli 2003. Mr. Khatib go to Lisbon, talk with me, and talk about Al-Ahli. Of course, I knew everything about Al-Ahli, the greatest club in Africa, and I accept to be coach because I believe in my ideas about football. But I arrived in bad time. It's not a good time when I arrived in Al-Ahli. If I arrived 2 years later, it's much better to me because Abu Tariqa was there, and with Abu Tariqa, Al-Ahli was different.
Yes, that's true. سألته طبعا في البداية عن تقييم حضرتك لفترتك مع النادي الأهلي. قال لي طبعا كنت في الأول طبعا اتكلم عن الأوقات الصعبة اللي احنا بنمر بيها، واتمنى السلامة والشفاء لكل الناس اللي موجودة في العالم من فيروس كورونا. تقييمه بقى لفترة النادي الأهلي، أنا كنت موجود في النادي الأهلي في موسم 2003. الكابتن محمود الخاطيء هو أول واحد اتكلم معايا قبل ما تولى المهمة رسميا، وكنت موجود في أعظم نادي في أفريقيا هو النادي الأهلي، ولكن كنت موجود في وقت صعب جدا جدا. لو كنت جيت يعني بعدها بسنتين ولا حاجة، أو في الوقت اللي كان موجود فيه الكابتن محمد أبو تريكة والجيل اللي كان مكسر الدنيا مع مستر مانويل جوزيه، أعتقد إن هو كان هيكون ليه شأن تاني مختلف مع النادي الأهلي. Mr. Tony spoke about the golden era of Al-Ahli club with Abu Tariqa, with Met'ab, a lot of superstars. Do you think that the quality of the players at your period was not the same at this era with Al-Ahli club after you traveled and go away from Egypt and you be back again to Portugal?
Well, you know, Al-Ahli with Abu Tariqa and other very good players, and with a very, very good coach, right?
Yes.
Manuel José.
Yes.
But anyway, during the period that I was in Al-Ahli, we have a good beginning. We win the Super Cup against Zamalek, but Zamalek was a better team than us, better players, because the players make the coaches, you know.
Okay.
Is with good players make the coaches, you know. Never you see one good coach to win something with bad players, right?
Yes.
And is a very good job that Benazir have done, and not only in Egypt but in the champions of Africa. Okay, and is for me, unfortunately, is not a good time, because in that time Al-Ahli is not so strong as the years after. Some 2, 3, 4 years Alali, great.
طيب سالته على هو اتكلم عن جيل ابو تريكه وجيل الكابتن عماد متعب والجيل الكبير اللي كان موجود في النادي الاهلي، فانا سالته عن يعني الفتره اللي حضرتك كنت موجود فيها، هل انت شايف ان انت اخفقت مع النادي الاهلي او ما كنتش ماشي بالشكل اللي انت كنت تتمناه لو كان الجيل ده موجود بسبب اللعيبه اللي موجوده او الكواليتي او الجوده بتاعت اللعيبه؟ قال لي ان الجيل ده كان جيل قوي جدا، عمل انجازات كبيره جدا في قاره افريقيا، واتكلم في نقطه مهمه جدا يمكن عايز اقولها لحضراتكم مختصر كلام كتير جدا جدا هو قال اللعيبه الكويسه بتصنع المدرب الكويس. لعيب ممكن يكون مدرب نجم كبير جدا لكن معاه لعيبه قليله فممكن المدرب بيخفق، فالمدرب لو هو مدرب على قده بلغه الكوره كده ومعاه لعيبه كويسه المدرب بيحقق انجازات. واتكلم عن مباراه الزمالك في السوبر المصري بين الاهلي والزمالك، واتكلم عن الزمالك في الوقت ده كان افضل من الاهلي كتير جدا جدا من حيث جوده اللعيبه ومن حيث الفريق كله مع بعض. Mr. Tony, which players do you remember was so important for you at your era at 2003?
Well, I remember one of the best goalkeepers, Hadari.
Yes.
Hadari, he make 2 or 3 saves in the penalties when we win the Super Cup against Zamalek.
Yes.
And Walid Gouma, yes, the stopper.
Yes.
Ahmed is young when he start as a stopper. And there are one player play in the middle as
حسام عاشور.
Number 6. He play in number is
number 6
in the midfielder.
In midfielder?
Yes, in the midfielder. I think after he leaves one Hossam Ghali.
Of course, Hossam Ghali
was don't begin the season. Begin some trainings, but after he leaves the club. Yes. I remember he is young, but it's in that time, you know, there are some young players that become good players. But I remember Adari. I remember there are another one. I think, but he has many people said that he has a mouth dead in his head. Is Saeed. He has very good talent, you know.
Yes, Saeed Abdul Hafiz.
Yeah, you know, there is very good talent, but he has a mouth in his brain is not good. But you know, I have a very good around behind me. I remember Captain he died. He has died. Captain Sabit.
Captain Sabit البطل.
Yeah, very. We have a great complicity.
Yes.
We do our best, you know, in that time. I know that when you know, I help Alali to win the Super Cup 28 August, you know,
yes.
And 3 days later we lost in Ismaili in the last minute, you know. 3 days later you lose your capital, you know.
Yes.
But it's good. Anyway, I keep very good memories.
Of course.
Because I never forgot the people. The people from Egypt is very, very kind. And also the fans. The fans don't have a good time with me, but I love them, you know, because they always, they are, we know we never walk alone.
Yes, that's true.
As Salah now in Liverpool.
طبعا سألته على أهم اللعيبة المميزة اللي كانت موجودة في فترته. اتكلم على كابتن عصام الحضري، الكابتن وائل جمعة، كابتن حسام غالي حضروا في بعض التدريبات ولكن بعدها الكابتن حسام غالي رحل إلى رحلة الاحتراف. كمان اتكلم على الكابتن سارع عبد الحفيظ وقال إن هو لاعب جيد جدا لكن يعني كان تعبه شويه في التواصل او تعبه شويه بيتكلم وشاور على الدماغ، وبالتالي الدماغ دي بالنسبه لنا ممكن اقولها لحضراتكم بشكل تاني اللي هو المنتاليتي. كان في مشكله ما بين مستر توني أوليفيرا والكابتن سارع عبد الحفيظ والكلام ده كان قدام حضراتكم. والراجل اتكلم عليه. الحاجه الثانيه اتكلم على النادي الاهلي واتكلم عن جماهيره العظيمه وجماهيره الكبيره جدا اللي موجوده، اللي قال ان انا كل ما بروح مكان دايما بنلاقي الجماهير في ظهرنا، الجماهير دايما بتعمل لنا سبورت، بتدعمنا. اتكلم على حافظ التواريخ يا جماعه، 28/8 قال كان موعد السوبر المصري، واتكلم على عصام الحضري لما صد ضربات جزاء من نادي الزمالك وفاز بلقب السوبر. بعديها قال لي ب3 ايام بنخسر من الاسماعيلي، وبالتالي كان الموضوع صعب جدا بالنسبه للاداره، بالنسبه للجمهور، بالنسبه للناس اللي كانت موجوده مع النادي الاهلي. Mr. Tony, I think you know Ahli and Zamalek, and before you come 3 years ago, Al-Ahli club was the club of the century, okay? And now in 2020, Zamalek club, they are arguing with the title, and they are saying that we deserve this champion, or we deserve this trophy at the moment, because we won 9 trophies, Al-Ahli won 7 trophies, and it's a long story. Who do you think the champion, or who do you think the club of the century, Al-Ahli or Zamalek?
You know, this question is two great clubs, Al-Ahli and Zamalek. You know, and in Portugal we have 3. There's Benfica, Sporting, and Porto. You know. And but this discussion, you know, is between the fans. The fans, Al-Ahli have. I know the history of Al-Ahli, and Al-Ahli has behind this club. The club are the supporters.
Yes.
And the supporters. In my time, and I think that go on now. Al-Ahli have more million supporters than Zamalek, but and in Africa, Al-Ahli is one the biggest one, because you know, in the time of Manuel José, win sometimes the champion of Africa. I don't know how many times.
But Mr. Tony, we are speaking the previous period from before 2000. Before 2000, we are speaking
now,
about the
know,
previous era.
Now you have 20 years of this century. You know, there are
that's true.
History start now. You know, start is we are. There are more 80 years for the next century, and I hope that they go on keeping is the fighting for to be the best, you know, and they try to play good football. This is important, not only to win, but win with some spectacularity of the game. And
I know, Mr. Tony, that you want to answer a diplomatic answer. You don't.
Course, you know.
You don't want.
For me, always Al-Ahli, you know.
Yes.
Because it's the club that maybe if you ask Jesualdo Ferreira what is.
Yes, he will answer the same answer. I know.
No. Maybe he said Zamalek because
yes, he was a head coach of Zamalek previously.
But for me, you know, because I am a very good friend of Manuel José. I am a very good, very close of Jesualdo. We worked together in Benfica when I was head coach in Benfica. But for me, Al-Ahli always, I never forgot the times. Even if the times is not so good as I want, and also the fans, you know.
اوكي، سالته على يعني قضيه القرن، نادي القرن، مين احق، الاهلي ولا الزمالك؟ طبعا والاهلي حصل على لقب، ولكن بساله بما انه واحد من مدربين النادي الاهلي ولازم طبعا انكشه بلغه الكوره واعرف هيرد يقول ايه. طبعا هو جاوب جواب دبلوماسي جدا، وانا قاطعته وقلت له انت بتجاوب اجابه دبلوماسيه علشان الاهلي والزمالك. يعني قال لي طبعا يعني الاثنين عندهم شعبيه كبيره جدا، واتكلم على الفتره الحاليه اللي الاهلي حقق فيها نجاحات كتير جدا. فانا قاطعته وقلت له يا مستر توني ده كان قبل سنه 2000. قال لي ده تاريخ وحصل خلاص، لكن انا بالنسبه لي واحد من الناس اللي مرنوا النادي الاهلي، فطبيعي ان انا اتكلم عن النادي الاهلي بشكل كويس. لو سالت فيريرا بما انه ضرب الزمالك هيقول لك الزمالك، لكن هو بالنسبه له يعني قضى ايام مهمه جدا ورائعه مع النادي الاهلي وذكريات ابدا لا يمكن ننساها. Mr. Tony, a very important question. Why Mr. Manuel Jose succeeded with the Al-Ahli club? Is it because the quality of the players or he was a good coach?
both things.
Both
things. Both things. Look, I give you one example that what's happened with Liverpool when Klopp arrived to Liverpool. You know, he have done 3 or 4 chirurgic contracts with some players. You know, a very good goalkeeper, a very good stopper. You know, and you feel that Liverpool growing up.
Yes,
you know?
That's true.
Okay, and with Al-Ahli, with Manuel Jose, very good coach, but also he have very good players. And when I talk about Abu Tariqa, it's like Zidane, you know.
Abu Tariqa is like Zidane.
You know, with the magic, you know, is some talent. Of course,
Mr. Tony, you are obsessed with Abu Tariqa. You love Abu Tariqa so much.
I love Abu Tariqa, you know. And when I was coach of Bordeaux, I have Zidane with 21 years old, you know. Unfortunately, I don't have Abu Tariqa also to have as my player, because when we have a player like Abu Tariqa, you are nearest to win, you know.
Yes.
Not alone, but I remember that Barakat coming and another players from Ismaili, that they have very good players. Ismaili in that time, they coming to Al-Ahli, and of course Manuel Jose build a team, give his idea of game, and put all of his art. He put all of his art in give everything to Al-Ahli, to the players, and make a very good job.
Mr. Tony, thank you so much for being with us. Good luck in your life and your career. Thank you so much, Mr. Tony.
Before finish,
yes.
Okay, for me, it's a short time that I spend in Egypt, but I keep these people in my heart. Not only the fans of Al-Ahli, but because it's a very kind people that I met and I keep in my heart. Okay, and thank you for to be with all the spectators. And when you remember me, call me, and I am ready to be here.
Thank you, Mr. Tony, so much. Thank you so much. Have a good night. طيب طبعا سألته وقلت له، يعني سألته سؤال خبيث كده شوية، وقلت له مستر مانويل جوزيه ليه حقق نجاحات مع النادي الاهلي؟ هل بسبب ان هو مدرب كويس ولا بسبب ان معاه لعيبه كويسه؟ رد وقال لي الاثنين، وادالي مثال بفريق ليفربول كان معاه واحد من اعظم المدربين اللي موجودين في العالم في الوقت الحالي هو يورجن كلوب، لكن كان ناقصه شويه لعيبه زي حارس مرمى مساك. لما تعاقد مع الاثنين دول ليفربول اختلف شكليا وفنيا داخل الملعب، واتكلم على واحد من اللعيبه اللي فضل يتكلم عليهم من اول ما سالته لحد ما نهيت معاه، محمد ابو تريكه. قال لي في وجود محمد ابو تريكه اللي بالنسبه لي زيه زي زيدان، قال لي السحر اللي بيعمله ابو تريكه في الملعب غير طبيعي، مش معقول. واتكلم وقال ان اكيد بوجود ابو تريكه مع بركات مع اللعيبه اللي موجوده بتحقق نجاحات كبيره جدا جدا. فانا قلت له انت بتحب ابو تريكه؟ قال لي طبعا بحبه كلاعب كره قدم جدا، واكيد طبعا تشبيهه باعظم لاعب او واحد من اعظم اللعيبه اللي جم في تاريخ العالم زي زين الدين زيدان. اعتقد ان دي دايما بيكون يعني رؤيه فنيه من كل المدربين اللي مرنوا الكابتن محمد ابو تريكه. كده احنا خلصنا مع حضراتكم الاخبار اللي موجوده معانا، وكمان اخذنا مداخله مهمه جدا مع مستر توني أوليفيرا المدير الفني السابق للنادي الاهلي.